What if extinction was just a story humans told themselves because they stopped looking? What if the last Tasmanian tiger didn't disappear but learned how to hide? The silence after the shots. The forest remembered, even when humans forgot. The land of Tasmania still remembered the echo of boots, the crack of rifles, and the silence that followed. Mist rolled gently through towering eucalyptus trees. Ferns unfurled like green secrets. Somewhere deep within this quiet wilderness, a shape moved careful, slow, almost invisible. His name was Toby, striped like a shadow caught between sunlight and bark. Toby the Thylacine stepped lightly across damp earth. His jaw was strong, his posture alert, but his eyes carried something rare among predators: caution. He had learned it early. Noise meant danger, visibility meant loss, and being seen meant being remembered, and remembered creatures disappeared. Stories of the gone. Toby had never met another thylacine, but the land whispered stories. At night, when the wind curled through the grass, Toby listened to the old wombats who spoke slowly and remembered everything. He listened to the wedge-tailed eagles who watched from above, their voices sharp with regret. "They hunted you," said old Burren, a scarred wombat who had survived many seasons. They feared what they did not understand. Toby lowered his head. He did not hate humans. He feared their certainty, the rule of hiding. Toby lived by rules passed through instinct and observation. Never hunt near clearings. Never leave tracks near water. Never howl when the moon is full. And most importantly, never be seen twice in the same place. His life was a pattern of movement, slipping between valleys, caves, and forgotten stretches of forest where maps grew old and signals failed. To survive, Toby became a rumor, a blur on a camera, a shadow crossing a road, a story no one could prove. The koala who knew. One evening, as golden light spilled across the hills, Toby encountered Mira, an elder koala with silver-flecked fur and eyes heavy with memory. "You carry loneliness like a second skin," she said softly. Toby paused. "Once," Mira continued, "the forest was full of voices like yours. Then humans decided which sounds belonged and which did not." She leaned closer. "You survived because you learned the hardest lesson of all silence, the drones." The hum came before the fear. A sharp, buzzing sound sliced through the trees. Birds scattered, kangaroos froze. Toby's muscles tightened. Humans were back, but not with rifles. Above the canopy, a drone hovered, its eye unblinking, scanning, recording, searching for proof. Toby ran through gullies, across streams, into fog so thick it swallowed sound, but the drone followed. For the first time, hiding wasn't enough. The Cave of Bones. Toby dove into a narrow limestone cave hidden behind vines and moss. Inside, the air was cool and heavy, and there etched into the stone were claw marks, old ones, thylacine marks. Toby froze. He wasn't the first. He curled into the shadows as the drone hovered outside, its signal flickering, confused by the rock and roots and memory. After a long moment, it left. The decision. Toby stood in the cave long after the danger passed. For the first time, he did not feel alone. The cave was proof, not of survival, but of existence. Toby understood something then. Hiding kept him alive, but hiding erased him. And being erased was another kind of extinction, a different kind of trace. At dawn, Toby did something dangerous. He walked the edge of a clearing just once, long enough for the forest to see him, long enough for the land to remember, but not long enough for humans to claim him. A balance, a message. The rumor returns. Weeks later, humans argued over footage. Fake, some said. Misidentified, others claimed. But deep in the Tasmanian wilderness, wombats spoke of stripes in the mist. Eagles watched over a moving shadow, and the land breathed easier, knowing one voice had not gone silent. Toby walked on, not extinct, not found, still free.